Since the start of the year, I've had 14 people join my one-to-one online coaching. I've had 35 people join Accelerator at the start of January. I've now, in mid-February, had 14 people sign up for one-to-one as well. So I'm pretty busy, and it's a signal that I'm doing a good job and I can help people get results and get good results whilst they're at it. Holly's kicking off downstairs, probably annoyed at me. She's clanging around in the kitchen. Now I'm going to take you through step by step the setup process of what it's like when you first join my one-to-one coaching, because there are a lot of people out there and a lot of coaches out there that once you pay them, they are going to give you a program straight away and give you macros and calories to hit straight off the bat. And if that's the case, I'm going to be honest, it's copy and paste. It's a templated program. They're just throwing numbers at you and expecting, great, off you go and do this. You'll probably get a message from me on WhatsApp in a couple of days, and your check-ins will be just me giving you a voice note. We do it slightly differently here, and the setup process is the most important process so that I can get everything in line and make sure that you have everything that is done specifically for you and tailored to you as an individual. Now I use Google Drive and Google Sheets to log all of their data other than their actual training program itself. For that I use Trainerize, just because the user interface is nice. I've used Google Sheets for training programs and it's a bit of a ball ache when you use it on your phone. The app is nice, it's easy to use and you haven't got to think about it too much. Nutrition side of things, the steps, everything else, I use Google Sheets. So this is initially what a client would get when they sign up. This is their folder. We've just using the master folder here. In here, they will have a quick start guide, which gives them the basics and what they need to get set up, the apps they need to use, MyFitnessPal, any food tracking app, Google Drive app, Trainerize app, WhatsApp, because that's how we communicate. And then what things they need, like food scales, how to take pictures, a tripod, that sort of stuff. Here we've got coaching agreement and expectations, what I expect of a client, what clients can expect from me, and a step-by-step process of how to check in. But I cover that later on down the line when it gets close to their first check-in, so I don't overwhelm them straight from the get-go. There's also a coaching agreement here which I get them to sign and fill out, just so that it gives us both a bit of safety and a bit of protection in terms of what cancellation process is like and if they've got anything that I might need to know of. There's also a video library here, which is quite basic and something I use for Accelerator clients when they have any FAQs, calories, macros, alcohol, home environment, how to take a progress picture, training volumes, blah, blah, blah. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy, but that's in their folder. The other thing that's in their folder is their actual Google Sheet, and that is their Bible and where most of their data is going to be held. And what this looks like from the start base, and I'll just go through the startup process with this, is your lifestyle questionnaire, which basically gives me personal information about you as a client. That goes through your name, age, height, date of birth, t-shirt size, whether you want to be in the WhatsApp group, how many steps per day you do, what you do for a job, what your sleep's like, hydration, alcohol, energy levels throughout the day, where you get your nutrition information from, all of this stuff, what your goals are, and they get you to think a little bit deeper, like think thoughts, feelings, emotions, why your goal is important to you, any performance goals. And this all allows me to kind of get a picture of you and your lifestyle so that I can go, okay, cool. This is where we're going to be aiming towards things, and this is where we're going to be looking at improving if we need to. What's your hydration like? What's your sleep like? What, can we go to bed at a certain time? What time do you wake up? All of this sort of stuff. So this is the most that you need, that people need to fill out when they first join. It seems like a lot, but it allows me to know exactly what that person does for a living, what their lifestyle's like, and then they can put any other comments in here. Also asks if they want to be added to the WhatsApp group, which is beneficial because then it's a bunch of my own clients who have been down the road that they've been before and are maybe going through different things, and it acts as a bit of a community as well. So that's the first tab, and then the second tab down the bottom is a training assessment. So I get them to do a lifestyle questionnaire to find out about them. I also get them to do a training assessment, which is again a little form. Name, date of birth, how many days they can train, maximum amount of sessions they can do, specific days they can't train, length of sessions they like to do, did they have any injuries. Normally if people say like 3 to 4 days, I will often give them on the lower end, just because it gives them a bit of flexibility. If someone says they want to train 6 days a week and they miss the first day, they're already on the back foot. I then ask them top 3 things they want to focus on. That allows me to build a program, maybe adding more volume to those certain areas. And then every 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks, we'll do a little program review and make some tweaks and rotate some exercises if we need to. I also ask them what their preferred split is, what type of training they like, what type of training they don't like, or never tried, what they prefer to do, whether it's higher volume and low weights, or if it's low volume and heavy weights. So light weights, more reps, low reps, high weight. Personal preference. We can have a mixture, we can do one or the other. Again, depends on the person. Do they have an understanding of certain training techniques, what movements they can and can't perform, and then if I'm not familiar with the gym they're already at, they show me and tell me the equipment that they have access to. This just then allows me to program for them effectively, because there's no point me giving them a seated hamstring curl if they haven't got one. No point me giving them a T-bar row, a chest supported T-bar row, if they haven't got one. Some people do that, or they send me a video of the gym that they're at or pictures they're at. That also becomes very useful. And anything else they want to list below, they can do. So often I get people to fill out those two and then send me a message and go, cool, this is where we're doing. I can then start building out their program specifically to what they like, dislike, what they have access to based on their lifestyle as well. And in that time, I'll get them to fill out a nutrition assessment, get them to fill out their current protein, carbs, fats, scale weight, steps, and a list of foods that they're currently eating. I will get them to do a minimum of 3 days and 1 weekend day. If they've already got their food logged and they have a week's worth of food, we can skip this bit and they can just send me either the screenshots or they can fill this in, because then I have an idea of what their eating habits are like. The idea with this isn't to completely overhaul their current nutrition strategy and what they're doing. It's to look at what they're having and optimize it, look at where we can improve things, maybe reduce things, maybe increase certain things. So again, this isn't just a copy and paste meal plan, off you go, there you go and do it. This is thought about. So that's kind of the first couple of things that I do. And alongside that, I will then kind of map out their timeline. So if someone was going through a fat loss phase, let's say they started at the start of February, we might do 8 weeks and then a little diet break there, and then another 6 weeks, and then we go into a strength phase throughout summer when we know that food's going to be more readily available, there's going to be more social events, and you don't want to diet because it's fucking shit in summer. There's a lot of things that you want to be going out and doing and enjoying yourself, and you want to have your hard work done by then. So this is just something that I've knocked up really quickly, literally in the space of 10 seconds. So that allows clients to have a look at what they're doing, what the plans are, future pace, and go, okay, in 6 months' time, this is where we're going to be at. This is why we're doing this now, so that at that time, this is how you're going to look, this is how you're going to feel, this is how you're going to perform, all of that stuff. So it seems and it sounds quite full on at the start, but it's better than a copy and paste templated program and a meal plan, because it's actually thought about. After this, I will then record a Loom video or hop on a call with a client and go, okay, this is what we're doing. This is how I've mapped things out for you. Do you like it? Do you want to swap any of these exercises? Yes, no, maybe. I'm happy with it. We'll either do it on a call or I'll send a Loom video, and then I'll finalize the details, schedule their sessions, and we'll be up and running. If you want any questions on how to set up with me as a client, I can take you through that. If you are someone that wanted to join coaching and you are interested in having something that is built around you specifically, then I often need a week's worth of notice to build that program. So if someone joins, I need a couple of days to a week to go, okay, this is how it's going to be laid out for you. In that time, I will set you mini targets to kind of achieve and what to kind of look at, but that is how the one-to-one sign-up process happens. There are other tabs along here as well, so then we look at like the dashboard, we have a look at the tracker, we also then have the calendar, and then we have overviews, and then we also have a meal plan if there's something that we want, or we have a training program review and then an end-of-year review in there as well. So it's very in-depth, it's very detailed, it's basically Accelerator on steroids if you've done Accelerator before, but this is proper coaching, not copy and paste. Any questions? I'll leave a link in the description below and you can book a call and we can hash out and see if we're a good fit.